Hey friends, Sleepy here and welcome to a brand new pickups video. I have a lot of great stuff to share with you guys today. Picked up a lot of awesome stuff for my collection. I've got stuff from a thrift store, I've got stuff from my local game stores, eBay, Gamestop, Gamefly, Target, half-price books. I just picked up a bunch of stuff this past like month and a half that I've been doing game hunting on my days off. And I'm doing really well with my goal of strategy guides. I have another big stack of strategy guides I shared with you guys today, as well as some video game magazines. Did get some games, but I haven't been picking up as many games as I used to, as I pretty much, really have a huge bulk of the games I really want. And so there are other goals like with strategy guides and stuff that I'm going after. But I did also add some awesome collector's editions, which we'll share with you guys here at the end. So we'll get started. I've also got stuff from Nintendo, which actually I'll start off with the things I got from Nintendo. So Nintendo has a free program that you can sign up for, and you can earn gold coins when you make purchases, and you can actually use those gold coins to buy games or buy items like wallpapers or in-game stuff for games, or you can also use it to take money off of games, which is cool, and you earn those by buying stuff. You earn those gold coins, but they also have platinum coins, which you can earn by playing games like Super Mario Run and Mario Kart Tour on the phone, and there's the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. There's different games you can play. You can earn these platinum coins. You can also just answer questions online, and you could turn these coins in for physical rewards. So I have been doing that over the last several years, and I had saved up a bunch here recently and picked up 3 items. And the first thing I got, I don't remember how many the club points was, maybe like 600 or coins or something, but I got this cool Mario Golf, Super Mario Golf, Mario Golf Super Rush little golf bag name tag thing. So I thought it was kind of cool to get. I also got this Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury Cat Mario with a little keychain with a little lanyard. It was kind of cool. And I was really excited for this. They had, to celebrate the new release of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD for Switch, they had a little cool little lithograph thing. I think this one was like 800 or maybe it was 1,000 of those platinum coins, but it's just real cool. I used to love the old Club Nintendo, so I love having the little physical awards. You turn those coins in and you get these for free. All I have to do is pay for the shipping, which unfortunately the shipping has gone up for Nintendo. So I used to pay like $5 something, I had to pay like $7 something. I went up like $2, but it was really cool to add those to the collection. I love those little physical rewards, and I'm working on building up my platinum coins again and see if there's stuff that I like, because they have a bunch of stuff, they just go really quick because it's Nintendo stuff. Next up, we'll go over the one item got at the thrift stores. I had not been to this Village thrift store in a long time. I did pick up a ton of DVDs at thrift stores, but I'm not really into sharing those. But I got a huge stack of like 50 movies for $1 each, $1.50 some of them. But the one video game related item I did find there was a plush, and it was this cool Luigi Tanuki suit plush. It's in pretty good condition. Looks really official, doesn't look like one of those knockoff ones that are out there. He was priced at $15, but he had a green tag on him, and green and yellow tags the week that I picked him up were half price, so he was only $7.50, which is actually a good price for a pretty big plush like this, because usually these are 15 or 20 bucks for that size. I unfortunately can't tell what year he's from because somebody cut off the tag, so I'm not sure what year he's from, but it's just pretty cool. Saw him there, I definitely knew I was going to take him home for the price. Even 15 bucks isn't too bad, because that's normally what they go for new anyways. So I figured I'd pick him up and we'll find a place for him in the game room. When I was at Target, I got a couple of plushes there. For 10 bucks, I got a Waluigi plush, which I did not have any Waluigi plushes in my collection. I do want to get a Wario so I can have the Wario Brothers set, so that'd be cool when I can find Wario. So I got him for 10 bucks. And then for 12, they had this really cool Slimer plush, which I do love Ghostbusters. I just saw him there, and it looked pretty cool. My wife's actually trying to steal him, so she'll probably end up stealing this Slimer and be putting it with hers, so we'll see. But it was really cool finding that Slimer plush there at Target. I've been getting a lot of plushes from Target, and we got one real close here by the house. Occasionally get games from them and stuff, but been getting plushes and things from them. Now, guys, we're going to go over the strategy guides, and video game magazines that I found. So I'll start off with these video game magazines I found. I had gone to one of my local game store chains. They're about 45 minutes north of here. I hadn't been to this location actually ever. This is my first visit there, and I was really happy because I picked up, I had a huge stack of gaming magazines there, and they were all $1 each. There was a bunch I left behind because they were just ones I already had, or they were just too beat up. But I picked the ones I didn't have, and these were all in really good condition. So first up, I got an issue here of Game Pro, and this was March 2008. Very cool. Another issue here, Game Pro, was October 2008, so happy with that. I have a pretty big collection of Game Pro magazines, and I did love reading these back in the day, so I love building up this set. Next up, here's a magazine I had never heard of before. It's this video game magazine called Play from EB Games. They were originally priced at $6, but of course, like I said, it was only $1. It says video games, PC, anime, DVD, comics, and gear. So I don't know. I had never read this magazine before. It just looked kind of cool. Figured I'd pick it up and check it out for only $1. And this one was October of 2004, April 2005, July 2005. And I'm pretty sure that the same person turned all these into them, because that's usually what happens. August 2005. July 2008. So if any of you guys had ever subscribed to this magazine or really know a little about or know anything about it, let me know about it. Like I said, I had never heard of this magazine before, except until I just saw this here at the game store. But I just thought it was kind of cool. Which issue is this one? Issue 217. Doesn't really show a month on there, but we got issue 217. We have from the makers of PlayStation Official Magazine. This is PlayStation 3 Ultimate Review Guide, Collector's Edition magazine. 198 games reviewed. I thought that was kind of cool because I do love PlayStation, and I do have quite a bit of PlayStation magazine games. So it was exciting to see them find ones I didn't have. So you have PSM September 2006, with the covers coming off a little bit, but that's alright. Official US PlayStation Magazine, May 2005. Official US PlayStation Magazine is June 2005. We've got October 2005 for the official PlayStation US. I got another one here. This is number 2 of 4 collectible covers for November 2005 of the official US PlayStation Magazine. Another official US PlayStation Magazine, December 2006. We have PlayStation Official Magazine. This is August 2008. PlayStation Official Magazine, November 2008. PlayStation Official Magazine, December 08. PlayStation Official Magazine, Holiday 2008. PlayStation Official Magazine, January 2009. PlayStation Official Magazine, April 2009. So you can tell this person really loved PlayStation and had a huge PlayStation magazine collection, which is cool because I have a huge Xbox magazine collection, but I've been building up my PlayStation magazine collection as well, and this was a nice big boost to it. So PlayStation Official Magazine, May 2009. We've got PlayStation Official Magazine, June 2009. PlayStation Official Magazine, July 2009. PlayStation Official Magazine, October 2009. PlayStation Official Magazine, November 2009. I have PlayStation Official Magazine, February 2010. Has Gran Turismo 5 on the front cover with Ferrari, so that's cool. I have PlayStation Official Magazine, June 2010. PlayStation Official Magazine, August 2010 with Sackboy on the cover. PlayStation Official Magazine, issue 51, November 2011. PlayStation Official Magazine, issue 60, July 2012. Then we have a PlayStation Official Magazine, issue 62, September 2012. PlayStation Official Magazine, issue 63, October 2012. Another PlayStation Official Magazine, and this one was issue 66, Holiday for 2012. And that'll do it for the PlayStation magazine. I got a couple of these Xbox 360 World magazines. These are magazines I know that are from the UK. You can see the little PAL rating on there. This was issue 54. All about the 360, which is pretty cool. You know, we just had the official Xbox magazine. We didn't have the 360 World magazine that they got in Europe. And they also had issue 53 there. So for $1 for all those magazines is awesome. Like I said, I'm a big fan of collecting old retro game magazines. Love to read through them, and I've been building up my various sets. I've got all kinds of different ones, and those were all ones I was missing. There were some, like I said, I had before, which I normally will pick up stuff for doubles, piles, and stuff, but a lot of them were really beat up, unfortunately, but all these were in really good condition, so I was really happy to add those to the collection. Now, I do have a strategy guide I got on eBay, and I don't remember how much I paid. I know it was like $15 or something like that. It wasn't very expensive, but I got the strategy guide for the very first driver game, which I also picked up one for my buddy Dean. However, this one's cover is different than the one I got him, and I'd never seen one like this before. This one just covers PlayStation Magazine itself, so this must have been the initial launch of the strategy guide. When I compared his strategy guide to mine, everything is the same, page for page. The ISBN number is the same and everything. The only thing that is different is literally the cover. So kind of cool that there's actually two different driver strategy guides, which is already a pretty uncommon strategy guide. So I was really happy to add this one to the collection, as this one's been on my list for quite a while, as this original driver game was fun but very difficult. You remember that original mission? Just difficult and crazy. So happy to have that in the collection. And now we'll go over some strategy guides I got from my local game stores, and then I'll go over stuff I got at half-price books. So first strategy guide I got for $3 is for Tomb Raider 3, The Adventures of Lara Croft, little pocket guide for $3 for the old PlayStation 1 game. Pretty cool. Also got the Legend of Spyro New Beginning, Prima's official game guide for only $3. In pretty good condition. It had you could tell it had a little bit of looks like worn, like it got a little moist or something on there, but I mean it doesn't, the pages are still usable, and like they don't really are like sticky or anything, and it doesn't have a smell, so I figured I'd pick it up for $3. Next up we've got Die Hard Trilogy 2 Viva Las Vegas, includes all the bonus levels and stuff. It was only $3 for this, which is awesome. This game was pretty cool back in the day on the PlayStation 1. And finding the strategy guide for $3 was awesome, so I got that. I was really happy. Had a whole bunch of 007 strategy guides, so I got 007 Nightfire for only $3. It was just a hell of a deal there at that game store where I found all those game magazines. They had 007 Tomorrow Never Dies for $3 as well, so that's awesome. This next guide I already had, but for the price I couldn't leave it there behind, because this goes for like $20 or more online. And that is Scarface, The World Is Yours, which I love this game. It was only $3. And what was really awesome is this one actually included the world map, which my copy I already have is missing that. So now I have one that does, so I'll probably put the other one up I have in my trade pile. So very happy to get that. Next up we have Blood Rain 2, the official strategy guide, which I had the first one. Now I've got the second strategy guide. $3 only for this, so that was great. Next up here we have Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel. Strategy guide was only $3. This is another game that I had not played, but I do have it in my collection, and I wanted to check it out, so I definitely wanted to have the strategy guide for it when I go through, so I could find all the secrets, so that was awesome. I also picked up, for only $3, which is a hell of a deal for this, was the gun strategy guide, so that is awesome. A little ragged up here, it looks like something chewed on it or something, but other than that, you know, for $3, I couldn't say no to that. I got Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, which I love the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. I have beat both 1 and 2 a couple different times, but I never had the strategy guide for it. This is only $3 and has all the secrets up, because there were a bunch of things that I did not discover while playing through, and this strategy guide will come in handy. It was only $3, so it was a hell of a deal. Next up, I got the Order 1886, which my brother gave me for PlayStation 4. I had not played it yet, so I thought, hey, it'd be nice to add the strategy guide. It was only $3, and I just could not say no for only $3. Love picking them at my local game stores when they're cheap like this. Next up, I got Lego Batman, Lego video game Batman, and it says it includes a poster. This one was $5, and I don't remember if I had the poster or not. Yep, it has the poster in there, so that's awesome. Oh, picked up a lot of the Lego strategy guides in my last pickups video, and so this was one of the ones I did not have, so I added this one to my collection, so that was awesome. And this next one, my buddy Dean was telling me about it. It's a really rare strategy guide. Goes for like 70, 80, 100 bucks online if you can find one. It was really limited print run, and it's focused for the Xbox One. I got it for $20, which was a hell of a deal. And that is the Rise of the Tomb Raider Collector's Edition Strategy Guide, hardbound. I know my buddy Dean picked up one recently, told me about it, which is just awesome finding it there. And there's a little thing you can download, e-guide and stuff. And just in really good condition. I've never played this one yet before. I have those 3 new Tomb Raider games on my Xbox One. I played the regular Tomb Raider one that they had on 360, then they ported to Xbox One a little bit, but I have to go through and play through all of those games, as they do look really fun. And I'm so excited to find this strategy guide. Like I said, for that $20 price, I saw the spine sitting there, and I'm like, hey, that's the one Dean was telling me is really rare. I better freaking pick it up for 20 bucks. And I was so glad I did, and it's in really good condition as well. So you can definitely tell that the person who owned all this stuff, because they said somebody turned in all these strategy guides and gaming magazines and everything, one collector did. They really took care of their stuff, and now it is in my collection. So Dean, again, thanks so much, bro, for letting me know about this strategy guide, and I'm so glad that I found it for only 20 bucks. A hell of a deal for that. Like I said, it goes for 100 bucks usually, and it's really hard to find it. I had a really small print run, and that one specifically has information about the Xbox One only, like the control scheme and stuff like that. So that was kind of neat find. Now we move on to stuff from half-price books. I found a couple magazines there. This was an issue of Game Informer I was missing. They were only 50 cents there, so I got issue 320, 328, and that was, I don't know what freaking month, but it was from last year, one that I missed. This is really cool to find there. Here's one that a series I used to love as a kid, and I still collecting them today, is Tips and Tricks, and this was number 132, February 2006, and talks about Gauntlet 7 Sorrows, and got that really cool, awesome boss that you end up fighting. So that's really cool. It's only 50 cents. Next up here, this was only $1, and that was the 55th anniversary Star Trek special collector cover, 2 of 2, and it has Leonard Nimoy as Spock on the cover, which I love Star Trek. Just, you know, it's awesome. I have a bunch of Star Trek magazines. I didn't have this, so I was definitely coming home with me, so that was so cool to find. Next up, for $6, they had this Ultimate Super Mario Run Handbook, which I didn't even know they made any books for that little phone game that I bought for $10, and I do play it every day, and that's how I get my playing this game. It gets me 10 coins every day and helps me get those physical Nintendo rewards that I share with you guys sometimes, the ones I shared in this video. And I also can earn them too. If you beat through the story mode, you can earn more coins and stuff like that. And so I just thought it was kind of cool just to read little tips and stuff for the game, so I grabbed that. Had a little pocket guide here for The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, which I have. Never actually played through the Phantom Hourglass, so it's only $6, so I was happy to add that to the collection. And it's in really good condition as well. Next up, here's a Star Trek strategy guide that I did not have. I love Star Trek games. I have this in my collection for the PlayStation 1, and that is Star Trek Invasion, the official strategy guide, for only $6.49, which is awesome. I didn't even know this game had a strategy guide. Saw it there, knew it was coming home with me. Next up, I had Evergrace, which is a game for PlayStation 1. I remember I liked playing. From Software made it. Had the strategy guide for it now, so I can find all the secrets. It was only $7.49. Great deal for that. I had the Prima official strategy guide for Luigi's Mansion, which I picked up a different version. I think the Nintendo Power version on my last pickup video. For only $7.49 I picked it up. And this one was actually complete with a little instruction card, and it had a cool poster in the back, so that was awesome. Which is crazy. Some of these old Nintendo games, like I know Donkey Kong 64 had something like 7 or 8 different strategy guides. Isn't that crazy? How one game can have multiple strategy guides released for it. It just shows you how popular the game was, those Nintendo games and stuff. So obviously Luigi's Mansion was the same. It had at least 2 different strategy guides, and I have both of them for it, which is one of my favorite games on the GameCube. So definitely knew this was coming home without me, and it's in really good condition as well. Next up, I got The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Plus it has a bonus strategy guide for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is included. Now it's a little rough, a little beat up, you know, it's in what I would call loved condition. but it's no pages are missing or anything. It's a little beat up on the sides, but for $7.49, you know, that was a good price. Next up, they had God of War Chains of Olympus, which is for the PSP, $8.49. I had played through this game, but I would like to get all the secrets and stuff, and this strategy guide will help with that, so we got that. Next up, for the Wii U, I got New Super Mario Bros. U for only $10, which I do like this game. I'm going to beat it 100%. I'm working on that. I did beat New Super Mario Bros. On the regular Wii, but I never 100% of the Wii U, as I don't know where all the secrets are. And so this strategy guide, you know, is going to become very helpful. And it also had the map too, so that was awesome finding. I love when these games come with their posters and maps and stuff, so that was great. And now I found a whole bunch of collector's edition strategy guides, which I absolutely love. These hardbound guides, they're awesome. They're just usually really expensive, and these were all at a great price here at the Half Price Books. For only $10, I got Assassin's Creed Revelations collector's guide, which is great, and it tells you all it has, but it also had these cool little info cards showing you where all little like collectibles and stuff are, with different little maps. And I had a whole bunch of those and the guide itself, so that was really cool for only $10. Glad to have that now. I also got Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, the collector's edition, which I do want to go through all the Assassin's Creed games, so having the strategy guides for these is awesome. It also came with the map was in there, so that's great. And was only $10, which is a great price for this. My local game stores would have charged a lot more than that for those. This was on clearance. They marked it down from 20 to 10, and that is Batman Arkham City Limited Edition, which is the Catwoman version. There's also one that has Batman on the front, and mine came with a really cool Harley Quinn poster. The Batman one comes with the Catwoman poster, and it was supposed to come with some lithographs, but it was missing the lithographs. But you know, it's hard to say no for $10 for it, because I had not seen this one there. But like I said, there's a Harley Quinn poster on the back. Oh, it looks like the Catwoman's on the other side, so I guess they're just this one poster that's reversible, so that's cool. So the only thing I'm missing then is the lithograph. But I love this Batman series, and I wanted to get the strategy guide for it so I can get all the secrets, because I actually went through and found all the secrets for Batman Arkham Asylum on the Xbox One and found all the collectibles and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to do the same for Arkham City, so I need a strategy guide for that, so it was cool to get that. Next up here, really cool looking cover is for Halo 4, the official collector's edition for Halo 4, which I have all the Halo games, and I had all the Halo game strategy guides, but I did not have Halo 4, and I figured I might as well wait till I could find the collector's guide, and I did. Really good condition. This looks really nice, and again, $10. Great price for that. So happy to add that to collection. Another one here, and I really like the way it feels, is Hitman Absolution, the Professional Edition strategy guide. It's another hardbound guide, really good condition. Only $10 again. I mean, just a steal for these guides, and in really good condition. So whoever donated these to the Half Price Books, which I found them at a couple different locations, man, they really took good care of them, and it was only $10, so really happy to get that. And the final strategy guide I got there, I was excited to get, because I do want to resume this game, and I'm glad this was a collector's edition strategy guide, or this was only $15, so way cheaper than it goes online, and that is Mafia 3's collector's edition strategy guide. And what's really cool is it came with the bonus Mafia 3 14-month calendar that was supposed to come with the strategy guide. It tells you right here is a little card. It tells you that it comes with this cool bonus calendar, and then there's a case files bonus section and stuff, and have different pictures of the city. So I just thought that was really neat that it came with that little bonus item there. And I love when they have stuff like that. And like I said, for $15 is great. This is a game that I'm looking forward to beating 100%. I've played quite a bit of it. I have taken a break, but I do plan to resume it here later in the year. I did recently pick up the collector's guide, collector's edition of the game, but I did buy the digital version that had like all the DLC and stuff on it, because it was cheap. And really cool to finally have the strategy guide in my collection. So that'll do it for the strategy guides now, guys, and we'll end with collector's editions, games, and a console. If you guys give me a moment here, I'm going to pause so I can actually get cleaned up, and then I will have room to show you guys the rest of the stuff. So just give me a second here. Alright guys, now we're going to move on to the games, the console, and then the collector's edition. So first game here is actually a gift from my buddy Todd that I work with at my job. He actually had bought this game brand new, played it for a while, and just said it wasn't for him and he didn't want it. So I was over at his house the other day and he just said, here, you can have this, I don't want it anymore, maybe you'll like it. And that was Mutant for PlayStation 4, which I had planned to get this for Xbox One. Now I have the PS4 version so I can check it out and see if I like this game. It's an open world RPG, post-apocalyptic kung fu fable RPG. He says with a unique martial arts style combat system allowing you to mix melee shooting and mutant abilities action. So just look, I thought it was kind of neat. He just really couldn't get into it, so I'm gonna check it out and see how it is because it did look kind of fun. So I've got that from GameFly. This game was such a freaking chore to get, but that was Cloudpunk. Was only $9. I had originally bought this from Gamefly and ended up getting lost in the mail because it said it was delivered here, but they couldn't figure out who it was. The label was messed up or something, and it got sent back to them. And so I had to contact Gamefly through their little online chatting thing, and I told them I was upset about it. And, you know, where's my game? And they said there's nothing we can do. We can refund it. You can buy it again if it's available. And I had used my $5 coupon on it. And I said, well, I'd like some kind of compensation for it. And so they were like, fine, here's another $5 coupon. So now you have $10 you can use. And so I used that $10 and bought another copy. And so this only cost me $9. It had free shipping and everything. I am in love with this game. This game is awesome. I've been talking about it in my weekly playlist videos. Every past couple of weeks, and I've really been enjoying it. Highly recommend you guys check out Cloudpunk. It was so awesome, and this was a recommendation to me by my good buddy Dean, so glad to have that in the collection. Got a game from Half Price Books. It was only $10, and it's called Fade to Silence from THQ Nordic, Black Forest Games. So it takes players into a frozen post-apocalyptic world where defying nature's threats and enemies is key. A compelling mix of a puzzling story, a constant strife for resources, balancing short-term needs versus long-term goals, and tense atmospheric mood makes this game a unique survival adventure, challenging core gameplay, thrilling story, haunting atmosphere, build your camp, improve equipment, recruit followers, fend off despair. Just look kind of cool. Figured I'd give it a check it out. And it was only $10, and it does look pretty cool. So I'm hoping eventually to give this one a try. If you guys have played it before, let me know your guys' thoughts on it. I just thought it was kind of cool. Figured I'd check it out for $10. I haven't heard of this game before and stuff about it. I figured I'd check it out for that price. From not GameStop. This is a game from eBay, and I did not have this in the collection. I think this was like $15 shipped, and that is Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This is the Croft Steelbook edition, which came with code for the season pass, 3 additional weapon outfits in the original game soundtrack, and art cards, plus the steelbook, which I have the other Tomb Raider games in my collection, but I don't have this one in my collection physically. I actually recently bought, they had a huge sale the end of July until like August 8th. It was like 80% off or something, and I got all 3 of the Tomb Raider games with all the DLC and something for like $20 or something. Really good price. So I have all the DLC that's supposed to come with this, which it has a code. I haven't tried it because there's really no need, even if they aren't redeemed, you know. Or if they are redeemed, I have it anyway, so it's not a huge deal. But I just did not have the game and figured I might as well get the Steelbook version. And so I got this one, because I do love Steelbooks, and so glad to have this in my collection. Oh, that was awesome. Next up is another game my buddy Dean told me about, said it would look kind of cool. And I picked this up. It's another of the Warhammer games, and this is Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus for Xbox One. In this case, brand new, has additional content, has the Heretic DLC, 2 exclusive weapons, a complete digital soundtrack, and digital art book. And Best Buy marked this down to only $19.99, so it was $20 brand new. Still goes for like $30 and $40 online. Was originally $30 at their thing, but they had a $10 sale on it. Found the last copy at one of the Best Buys about 20 minutes south of me. There's one right by my house, but they were sold out, and so I was so glad to get this. It's one of those isometric tactical games, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Really cool. Glad to have that with Dean. Thanks for letting me know about this. Some games here from Gamestop. Went to one I had not been to in a long time, and I had used my $5 coupon on this. This was on clearance, and that was Mega Man 0/ZX Legacy Collection. It was at $11.97, but I took my $5 off, so it was like $6 something after tax. And it is complete, and you get Mega Man 0, 02, 03, Mega Man 04, Mega Man ZX, and Mega Man ZX Advent, plus 600 pieces, plus pieces of production art and music, and Z Chaser, and there's also a casual scenario mode, so you can enjoy the story at your own pace, which I do love Mega Man games. I have 2 of the other Mega Man collections for the Xbox One, and I got this one. I'm not sure if there's any other ones, but if there are, I'll pick them up, so I was happy to get that. This next one I had to order online. I actually heard about it. It's another Cyberpunk game. It's a comic book style one. I'm actually going to be playing this here soon. It was brand new for only $25, $24.99 for Xbox One and Xbox Series X, and that is a game called Foreclosed. And this is your identity has been foreclosed. Modify your symbiotic pistol with assorted mods. Block the chain of bureaucracy. Implants grant you superhuman powers and stuff. So I'm looking forward to checking out this game. It looked really cool. It has different aspects to it. Has that comic book style to it. And for only $25, I figured I'd give it a try. As this is another one of those going to be hard to find down the road, as this had a very limited print run. None of the local GameStops even had it. I pre-ordered it and had to have it delivered to my house, as they couldn't guarantee they could get it into the store by the time it came out, because it just came out last Friday. So I'm glad that I picked it up. I got it actually on Saturday, so really cool that I got that. Another one here I picked up, and I pre-ordered this, and this came from GameStop. My buddy Dean told me about it, and I'm loving this game, and I've been talking about it in my weekly playlist videos, and that is Necromon Hired Gun. Is another game in the Warhammer 40,000 series, first-person shooter game. Very cool. And what's really awesome is that this Xbox One version of the game actually came with the pre-order bonus DLC on the disc itself. It wasn't a code or anything. My buddy Dean got the one for PlayStation 4, and it wasn't on the disc, and GameStop didn't give him the code for it, so he got screwed out of the DLC, which is kind of shitty. But I was glad that the Xbox One version at least has the DLC content on the disc itself, which is just a cosmetic thing. It's not really anything too special, but I did hear they have some DLC planned for this game. This game is awesome. If you guys want to know more about it, make sure you check out my weekly playlist videos that I release every week, talking about the games I play, as I have been talking about this one on there, and I'm loving this game. And it was only $40 brand new. It was out physically or digitally for for months, but they finally released it physically, and it got a very small print run, and I'm glad that I got it from GameStop when I did, because this is going to be one that's going to be hard to find in a few years. So glad I got that. We'll end with some games I got at my local game stores. Picked up another Game Boy Advance game. This is Jurassic Park 3, The DNA Factor, for $7. I only need one more of the Jurassic Park 3 games, and I'll have them all for Game Boy Advance. Those have been on my want list for a while. Finally tracked one down. Got another PSP game, and I got Sid Meier's Pirates for $5, which I do like Pirates games, and I heard a lot of people say that it's a fun little pirate game for the PSP, and I'm always looking to build up the PSP collection, and it also has the manual, so that was great. For PlayStation 1, I picked up a game here called Daredevil Derby 3D for only $5. Looked like a fun little top-down racer. I do need to replace the case though, because the disc holder, all the little pieces broke in it on the ride home, so got to get a new case for it, but you know, these things are cheap. So I'm looking forward to checking that. If you guys have played before, let me know how that is. I found 2 more games for my Wii U set, as I'm going for a complete Wii U set, so you know, it's down to like 50 some games, so you're gonna have to start paying some bigger bucks, but I found a good price for 2 of these. First up here is Disney's Planes Fire and Rescue, the sequel to the original Disney Planes game for Wii U. This usually goes for 20, 30, or 40 bucks, and it is complete in really good condition. It was only $12, so I was so happy to get that. And they also had that Terraria game for $12, another one that's usually like $20 or more here locally, and it was complete with the manual, and again, $12, great price for that. I got some more Xbox One games that I picked up. This is another one I wanted to get. It's a Batman game. It is Batman, the Telltale series, The Enemy Within. So the sequel to the first Batman Telltale game. 15 bucks. I do want to play through these games because I loved the Walking Dead ones. I've got quite a few of these games. I know my buddy Joel, the Cats game, whatever, played through quite a few of these and he really loved them. So looking forward to playing through this one and glad to have that finally. Next up, here's a game that my buddy Dean told me. Actually, these next two are because my buddy Dean let me know about them. And I still have to play this one, but I'm so glad I found a physical copy of it. It's another one with a small print run, and it's an older game too, and that is Space Hulk Deathwing, the Enhanced Edition, set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and it's another one of those first-person shooters, only released physically for PS4. I'm not sure if there was the digital Xbox One version or not, but I got it for PS4 physically, 20 bucks. All my game stores, they have like 40 some locations in 4 different states, and they only had one that had a copy of it, and I was able to get that from that store. It was a little ways away. It was like an hour away when I went there and picked it up, but it's in good condition. And I'm so happy and looking forward to checking out this first-person shooter, as this game looks awesome. It was also released on the PC, but again, recommendation by my good buddy Dean. So awesome game. Glad to have that. When I picked up, this was brand new from the game store, was $29.99, and that was Observer System Redux. I beat this game 100%, got everything in it, and was working on getting, there's a few achievements I need to go through and beat, but I did see both the endings to the game, and I really love this. If you guys have watched my weekly playlist, I talked about it in the weekly playlist in great depth about how I love this game. It was awesome. It's a cyberpunk horror game. Highly recommend you guys check out Observer System Redux. It's a great remake of the old 2009 game that was released for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Awesome game. Highly recommend you guys get that. Got some Wii U accessories, so did get another Wii U charging cradle for 6 bucks in the bag. I got this cool Wii U wide range sensor bar. I've always seen these, and I always wanted to get one, and I said if I ever found one again someday, I would get one for my Wii U and check it out and, you know, get it for this thing. It was only 10 bucks. I do need to put some AA batteries in it, and it's got the little cord for it, so really cool to get that. I'm looking forward to seeing how well this does for the sensor bar. I just had seen this when the Wii U was first out, and when I had got my original Wii U, you know, I just always wanted to get one of these. I just never tracked one down, and now I have one, so I'm looking forward to checking that. If you guys have ever used one of these, let me know how they are. Hopefully it's pretty good. And then another thing here, I've always wanted for the Wii U, but it was always 50, 60, 70 bucks. This one was only $30. It's the white version, but the Wii U Pro Controller. I always wanted the Pro Controller for my Wii U. You know, playing with that big giant gamepad is fine. I can use it, but you know, I do like the feel of a controller, and I wanted to get an official one, so I'm so glad I got that official one. And like I said, only 30 bucks, so that was awesome. And then I did find another Wii U console. This is my third one. The only reason I picked it up is because it was a special one, and that was the Legend of Zelda Wii U with the special Legend of Zelda Wii U gamepad. And then, of course, the console here for 150 bucks, which is a good deal for it. So this actually now have 3 Wii U consoles. I really only wanted to get one as a backup to my original, but now I've got 3 of them. So I don't know if I'm going to hold on to all 3, or I might actually sell one of them. I do want to have 2 for sure, and I'm definitely not giving up my Legend of Zelda one. Like I said, the only reason I made an exception for this Wii U and for the price was because it was a Legend of Zelda one. Normally this goes for like 200 bucks or more online, and I always wanted the Legend of Zelda Wii U, but I already obviously bought a Wii U brand new, and there was no point I was going to spend $300 or whatever this was when it first came out. I said if I ever found it cheap down the road or for a decent price like I did, you know, 150 bucks, I'd pick it up for that, and I did. And so I'm glad to have this in the Wii U collection, so that's awesome. Of course, it didn't have the box, but, you know, that's all right. I don't have to have the box or something like that. Now, we'll go over strategy. Geez, got strategy guides on the brain. Collector's editions. I have 5. Oh, and there's the cords for that Wii U. It did come with some aftermarket cords, but I have 2 other Wii U consoles with official cords, so I really don't care about, you know, the cords that came with them, but not a big deal. So we got those. But now we're going to go over the different collector's editions I got here. I've got 3 for Xbox 360, 1 for PlayStation 4, and 1 for Xbox One. We'll start off with the one for Xbox One. Was only $15, and it is the Mighty Number 9 Signature Edition, which comes with the Mighty Number 9 little figure. It comes with a code for some expansion pack thing, and also comes with a little individually numbered figure there, the 3 interchangeable faceplates and 14 points of articulation. And then it also had a cool little art book and stuff. And there was only $15, so I thought I'd add that to the collection, as it's basically a spiritual successor to Mega Man. I know a lot of people, there was a lot of hate for it, but I played the game a little bit and thought it was kind of fun. So figured for the collector's edition, $15, I love them. Might as well add that to the collection. And now we'll go over this for PlayStation 4. This is a collector's edition that I had wanted to get. I really wish I would have bought it when I saw it at GameStop a few years ago, but I bought the regular version of that, and that was Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, the After Hours Premium Edition. This is brand new and sealed, comes with the game, this collectible box, comes with 2 whiskey stones, comes with 2 coasters, 2 dragon cups to make drinks, 2 bar glasses, and an art book and stuff. Very cool. I love the Yakuza series, and I definitely wanted to have this collector's edition. I just passed up on it, and everywhere wants $100 or more. This was priced at $90, but I had $10 in my cash that I earn at my game stores, and I use that, so I got this for only $80 brand new, and I love this collector's edition. I'm so glad to finally have it in my collection now. So glad to finally have this. Just regret that I passed it up at GameStop when I could have got it for $60, but I was just like, oh no, I'll just get the $20 version, and then I ended up regretting it because I went back to later to actually return that $20 one, get that one, and someone had bought it. So, well, I finally have it now in my collection. So there we go. And now we'll go over ones for Xbox 360. Was really excited to add these, as each one of these was $50 a piece. 2 of them were priced at $60, but my buddy was working there, and he's like, hey, you're grabbing them all, you know, we'll take $20 off, we'll make them all $50 and take $10 off of 2 of these. So this first one here was priced at $60, but he made it down to $50, and that is Batman, the Arkham Asylum Collector's Edition, which comes with the game. It comes with the behind the scenes DVD. It comes with this cool little journal, Doctor's Journal. It comes with a code for a challenge map, and also comes with a Batarang, and you also get this cool little collectible Batarang case, and it was $50. I've wanted this one for my collection for a long time, but it always goes for like $70, $80, $100 or more online, and I never see it locally ever. So when I saw it there, definitely knew that was coming home with me. Next up, now this one was priced at $50, and that was Batman Arkham City Collector's Edition, which has Batman figure in there. It had early access download challenge map, early access to a Dark Knight Batman skin, has a collectible art book, had bonus DC Universe animated movie Gotham called Batman Gotham Knight, that's in there. And then it had digital download of the Arkham City album. So very cool. Again, was also $50. Really heavy statue too. And this is another one that I had wanted to get. I actually saw this at another one of their locations. It was a little bit cheaper, but it was missing a bunch of stuff. So I'm glad I waited and held out and found a complete version of it. And like I said, I love the Batman games, and this was a great find for $50, because this also still goes for like $60, $70, $80, $100 online. So glad to get. Plus, you got to pay shipping and got to worry that it's not going to get damaged in transit, because you know how the way the post office and UPS and FedEx, they just toss boxes around. So I prefer to get my collector's editions in person if I can. And so glad to get this, as I absolutely love the Batman Arkham series. Those 4 games are some of my favorite Batman games of all time. And then the final collector's edition here, this is priced at $60. He marked it down to $50 for me, and that was Batman Arkham Origins Collector's Edition, this is the biggest of them all. Very awesome. Comes with the game. Comes with Necessary Evil Supervillains of DC Comics DVD. So a DVD coming over. Damn it, sorry guys, it's just coming out of the damn sleeve. There we go, I gotta hold it like that. Comes with a cool deluxe Batman Arkham Origins statue which actually does really light up. There's a little battery compartment I found in the back, and a little hidden secret too, which is cool. An art book. Comes with some little evidence bag of a poker chip and looks like a horn. Comes with some DLC, a card for Batman, a schematic for the Batwing, and then some files about the different enemies that Batman faces. Crime Lab evidence, Black Max dossier, Batwing prototype, first appearance of Batman skin, and Deathstroke challenge pack for only $50. So awesome. I'm so glad to get and add those 3 Batman Arkham collector's editions to my collection. Now I do need to get the Batman Arkham Knight collection edition that was released for Xbox One, but again, it's one of those that's still going for $100 or more, so I'm hoping, like these ones, I can find it locally at my game store at some point for like $50. So very excited. I got a lot of great stuff. You guys saw a lot of strategy guides, a lot of magazines. I got some games. I got a bunch of collector's editions for my collection, and I got a Zelda Wii U, so I'm really happy with the stuff that I have found. I want to hear about the stuff you guys have found, though. Let me know what you guys have picked up recently. Games, toys, collectibles, whatever it is, movies. I'd love to hear about it. Love interacting with you guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. You guys have an amazing day, and Sleepy, we'll see ya next time.